everyone, and welcome to part 4 of my Ranking the 91 Galaxies series. Now, remember back in part 2 when your good pal Waluigi inexplicably forgot number 67 on the list? Well, it turns out I already had that one written out and I forgot to record it. Now, the thing is, I delete all my writings after I do each part so that my script document doesn't get cluttered. So I had to look on a past version of this document to find out that number 67 was none other than Rolling Gizmo Galaxy. And since I crossed that out, assuming I'd already covered it, I was confused for a very long time why I only had 29 galaxies left instead of 30. But I finally figured it out. So then, without further ado, number 30, which is really number 67, is Rolling Gizmo Galaxy. Now, of all the rolling galaxies, this is one of the hardest, especially towards the beginning. If you're not careful, you're going to fall off like 2 seconds in. But it's all a rewarding challenge, especially considering the cool environment. It's bright and colorful, there's holes to dodge, and giant dice to dodge. Particularly those 2 moving dice at the end are interesting. The only thing that can make the environment better is, I don't know, a rainbow, but hey, we already covered that one. So I would not really rank this at number 30, it was really supposed to be number 67. Oops. At number 29 we have HONEYCLIMB Galaxy. Truth be told, I get the 4 B galaxies confused with one another, and just like Rolling Gizmo, this also probably shouldn't be this high on the list. I'll have to do a quick recap of number 91 through 1 in part 5. But anyway, HONEYCLIMB is still definitely a solid galaxy, where you climb on honey as the title suggests. I've always found this very satisfying as B Mario to climb on the various honey patches, and using the flying power to get from one honey section to another. I mean, it's pretty much the only thing you do in this level, but it's still fun. There's Mandy Bugs to dodge at the end, and the music is a remix of the athletic theme from Mario Bros. 3. That's nice. Especially for a galaxy where it's just one mission, that's nice. At number 28, we have GRANDMASTER Galaxy. I ranked it this high purely, and I mean purely, out of respect. As Eminem once said, "Until I collapse, you hate it, but you know the respect you gotta give me." The Galaxy series has been criticized for being too easy, which is probably good for someone with limited hand-eye coordination like myself. It's probably why I like it so much. But Grandmaster certainly changes all that. Particularly that 4th section with all the shooting lasers, I lost so many Marios there. And the 6th section with the Hammer Bros and the Boomerang Bros, ridiculously intense. My heart was beating so fast when I finally beat this level. And I'm talking about the perfect run mission, of course, not the regular mission. The environment isn't particularly cool, and while the music is cool, eventually I was just listening to different music when I finally beat it. I was getting sick of hearing the same thing over and over. It became the soundtrack to death. So I'll never forget the song I was listening to when I beat it. It's a song called When You Dance by the Turbans. At number 27 we have HONEYHOP Galaxy. Well, this one is a lot like HONEYCLIMB, except, you know, better. You have more scaling up honeycomb areas, which as I said is quite fun. And we have a mission that's sort of recycled from HONEYHIVE Galaxy where you find the quote-unquote itchy spot on the Honey Queen's back. But this time it's just the 5th silver star. So it incorporates a lot of what I like about the chill B missions all into one level. And then of course there's another mission, the Chimp Challenge in the next star. And you know that I love those. At number 26 we have Boom Moon Galaxy. Now with the changes in gravity, the purple moving platforms, the haunting music that is shared with Haunty Hall's Galaxy, add all this general spookiness, and this is quite a memorable galaxy. The secret star is quite a challenge to get, as you gotta stay on that purple platform while also dodging all those ghosts. It can be a challenge. Now to get the normal star, you gotta activate these platforms that allow you to reach 5 silver stars. All the while, boos are chasing you, so it is truly a Boo Moon, if that makes any sense. But it's not quite the best ghostly galaxy. And that's because at number 25 we have Ghostly Galaxy. Now this is what to play on Halloween, 364 days from now. You have an epic boss fight against Bouldergeist, the man, the myth, the legend with the giant hands. You have to save your brother Luigi, which, I'll admit, that's not quite as epic. But along the way, you defy gravity by collecting 5 star chips, and use the Boo Mushroom to get to Luigi. But the level is very cleverly designed, as you can't rescue Luigi as Boo Mario. Otherwise, he says, "Eek, a ghost!" So you gotta shine a light on yourself and rescue Luigi in humanly form. The music certainly fits the theme, though it isn't quite as good as the Super Mario World remix in Boo Moon and Honey Halls. But the missions here are just overall better. At number 24, we have Melty Monster Galaxy. I'm sure some of you guys have played Skylanders before, as I did when I was younger. My favorite Skylander was always Eruptor for his high attack capabilities. Well, you know who reminds me of Eruptor? The Melty Monsters in Melty Monster Galaxy. These things are big, vicious, and will go chomp chomp if you're not careful around the pole stars. I feel like this fiery intensity is a very proper introduction of World 6, as it shows you these levels ain't messing around anymore. Well, except for Battle Belt, but we've already covered that. It's been a while since we spoke of it, and for good reason. Anyway, Melty Monster is a much more epic galaxy in comparison. You leap from pole to pole like you're on Ninja Warrior, and the final chase to the star with all those monsters chasing you is epic. And the music fits that epicness as well. At number 23, we have FREEZEFLAME Galaxy. Excuse me, are you Baron Burr, sir? Only very educated and cultured people will understand the reference I just made. That is because your first mission in FREEZEFLAME is a pretty cool boss fight against a guy named Baron Burr. Now there's plenty of other challenging yet rewarding missions in FREEZEFLAME, such as collecting the purple coins, conquering the summit, and the whole hot-cold collide thing. One of the main gimmicks is using the ice flower, and I truly feel like a pimp whenever I'm using it to skate. The music has a wintry, earthy feel to it that fits the mission quite well. At number 22, we have Gold Leaf Galaxy. Yes, it's kinda lazy that it's a palette swap of Honey Hive Galaxy, but it kinda looks better like this anyway. You know I love Maple Treeway from Mario Kart, so I am a real sucker for autumn environments like this one. And just like Honey Hive, this one allows you to use Bee Mario. Only this time the missions feel more challenging and rewarding. I mean, you do still have to chase bunny rabbits in the main mission, but the second mission uses Cataquacks cleverly, and the third mission has a cool boss fight against a Monty Mole looking dude. I'm not sure of his actual name. I think this galaxy is underrated, and I don't hate the palette swap as much as other people do. At number 21, we have SHIVERBURN Galaxy. This galaxy has a whole lot of different things I like. We have the Cloud Flower being utilized to dodge your way through fiery, lasery evilness. We have tricky jumps throughout the lava. And then, of course, you go ice skating once you reach the icy part of the level. All of this clever level design leads up to a fun boss fight against Prince Picante, which is just a cool name. You know what else is cool? Another epic skating mission with the chimp. The music is kind of subdued, and I prefer the epicness of, say, Melty Monster Galaxy's music, but the missions here are even better than the ones in Melty Monster. At number 20, we have Starshine Beach Galaxy, one of the most chill galaxies in the entire series right here. You face no real danger in these missions. The first one, you just explore all around the island to find the 5 silver stars. The music, while not having the same upbeat catchiness as in Beach Bowl Galaxy, it is still quite relaxing. And in the second mission, you get to use the awesome Cloud Flower to help you scale the tower towards the star. Now, using the Cloud Flower to get one of the green stars here, that's a whole other story. That's freaking hard. But again, we're not basing our rankings off the green stars. Starshine Beach doesn't have any significant challenge outside those green stars. It's just a nice, welcome respite for the more challenging missions ahead. At number 19, we have Bowser Jr.'s Fearsome Fleet. So now we're heading into the real good boss fights. This one incorporates moving platforms, the homie Yosh, dodging and using bullet bills, all that good stuff. In fact, the boss fight against Bowser Jr. is all about shooting bullet bills at him. And unlike most boss fights, 3 hits is not enough, and that makes for a bit of a challenge, particularly the Prankster Comet where it's a daredevil run in that boss fight. But it's all a rewarding challenge, and as I said, one of the cooler Bowser Jr. boss fights, the coolest one, is in the next video. At number 18, we have the granddaddy of the Bowser boss fights in Galaxy 1. That, of course, being Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. This has much of the epicness you expect in a final boss fight. There's changing gravity, plenty of moving fireballs, and this very intense section with falling platforms, thwomps, and bullet bills. The environment is intense and it's fit for a battle. I think the final battle against Bowser honestly is a bit harder than the one in Galaxy 2, considering how many different planets you fight him on. But ultimately it shouldn't take too long to beat him. Though the boss fight is quite epic with the music, Bowser spinning at such a fast rate as you hit him, all that good stuff. At number 17, we have Tall Trunk Galaxy. Now how could you go wrong with a galaxy that incorporates the homie Yosh? I mean seriously folks, how could you do that? It also incorporates the epic Yoshi Star Galaxy music, which we'll talk more about that galaxy in the next video. Now we use Blimp Yoshi here to scale to the top of this tall trunked tree. And we not only use him to scale vertically, we also use him to scale horizontally. Blimp Yoshi is truly the MVP. And of course Tall Trunk also has the slide level. It caused me some rage as a kid, but honestly, all these years later, I think it's a totally fair and fun challenge. Collect those purple coins, you can do it. And finally, at number 16, we have Puzzle Plank Galaxy. Yeah, it's easier than a lot of the other ones we've talked about today, but that doesn't make the platforming any less epic, adventurous, and ultimately fun. After all, the ground is literally being sawed out from underneath you, so you better be quick on your feet. But it wouldn't be Puzzle Plank Galaxy without a puzzle that's made of planks. Put together this Mandibug puzzle, fight said Mandibugs in a pathetically easy boss fight, and voila, you have the star. This galaxy sure ain't ranked high for any big time challenge. It's ranked this high for the vibrant environment and that amazing catchy violin music that I love.